Never before in the human history, the environmental crisis have gained so much attention. Almost no day goes without it making any news or headline. The global climate crisis or the global warming is having a significant impact on humans today. The rise in temperature is observed due to an upsurge in the greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. I am Samriddhi Singh, student from St. Xavier's College, and today I will be presenting over how agroforestry can be used as a method to sequester carbon and hence can be useful in mitigating the climate crisis we are facing today. The Kyoto Protocol of United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change put forth an approach in which land use change and forestry was described to be used. It focuses on afforestation and reforestation. Agroforestry has a huge potential to sequester carbon and hence helpful to mitigate this crisis. So what is agroforestry? Agroforestry is the combination of crops and trees cultivated on farm or off farm over the land. It is more complex than monoculture cropping system, but it has various economical and environmental benefits like improved soil fertility, increased in the income of farmers, increased in carbon stock in the soil, increased productivity of the soil. There are various other advantages too, like utilization of solar energy more efficiently, increase in nitrogen content in soil, reduction in insects, pest related diseases, and also trees provide shelter to livestock as well as crops. So how exactly can we use agroforestry as carbon sequestration method? As we know, we cultivate crops and trees together on farmland, and this benefits and enhance the carbon sequestration in soil and reduces the CO2 levels in the atmosphere. Carbon sequestration method by many researchers have been found can be done more efficiently using agroforestry in comparison to many monoculture cropping system, land use cropping system, or even barren land. Its potential has been successfully established theoretically. India practices various primitive agroforestry systems and their potential varies from 19.56 mg carbon per hectare per year in northern states to 23.46 to 47.36 mg carbon per hectare per year in western parts of our country. This table from Dhyan 2015 summarizes carbon sequestration potential of various tree species in different regions of our country. For example, in Himalayas, block plantation is usually practiced with the help of eucalyptus and oak and has a CSP of 0.6 to 3.98 mg carbon per hectare per year. Let's discuss few primitive agroforestry systems being practiced in India. In northeastern states of our country, shifting cultivation or jhum is being practiced along with agrohorticulture, agro-silviculture, silvipastoral culture, etc. In western parts of our country, due to insufficient rainfall, farmers plant various plant species like Proposis cinenaria along the crop field to prevent the crop failure issues. In the western Ghats of our country, plantation-based and rice-based agriculture is prominently practiced along with homestead farming system. And in southern parts of our country, home gardens, multi-story combination farming systems, intercropping systems are also practiced. This table from Dhyani et al. 2020 compiles the carbon sequestration potential from different states of India where common agroforestry practices are being followed. For example, in Kaman, Andhra Pradesh, agri-civil culture is followed and which has the potential of around 15 mg carbon per hectare per year. This table from Dhyan 2015 highlights few points and speciality of our country where it signifies various agroforestry systems in different regions of our country. This table from Dhyan 2015 describes us the various cropping systems that are followed in our country. For example, rice wheat, soybean wheat, and having significant carbon sequestration potential. Indian government put forth various policies to promote and benefit forestry, agriculture, and this also benefits the carbon capture sequestration policies as well. Let's discuss a few that benefits agroforestry. The National Water Mission promises to increase the water efficiency consumption by 20%. The National Mission for Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem promises to protect its natural attribute and promote reforestation. The National Mission for a Green India promises to promote forestation and increase the forest cover up to 33%, which is right now at 25%. The National Mission on Strategic Knowledge for Climate Change works upon various plans and models to mitigate climate crisis, for example, carbon capture sequestration. The National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture promotes enhancing the quality of soil and water for healthier plant cultivation. The National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency promotes the usage of biofuels, biogas, biomass, and various renewable fuels. Agroforestry seems to be an ideal and beneficial way to sequester carbon and mitigate the climate crisis, but there are few shortcomings that needs to be resolved. First comes the lack of standard methods and procedures. While calculating the carbon present in the soil, it is usually registered as carbon stocks, which is not very accurate. It should be calculated as carbon sequestration potential rates. The other issue is area under agroforestry. Agroforestry is usually practiced in tropical regions of the world. The government and organizations needs to promote, spread awareness and implement such system all over the world. Other methodological concerns are related to plant species and their combinations, which are used in specific agroforestry systems in specific regions, which need a lot of research. So how can we enhance the carbon sequestration through agroforestry? There are various methods. A few of them are stabilizing the carbon in soil. By forming organo-mineral complexes with carbon along with clay silt, soil particle, with the help of manure and compost, we can stabilize the SOC, soil organic carbon, in the soil. Increasing the carbon and reducing its loss also helps in enhancing sea sequestration. There are various methods like stubble retention that focuses on increasing carbon and also prevents its loss. This table from Ghosh et al. 2019 compiles methods and practices that improve and increase the SOC in the soil. The practitioners and cultivators can use a combination or a single method to enhance the sea sequestration method. So hence I can conclude that agroforestry seems to be an efficient, effective and promising way to mitigate climate crisis by carbon capture sequestration. If we work more on selecting, promoting and identifying particular agroforestry systems, if we develop various plant species which have high CSP with the help of breeding and biotechnological tools, and also with the help of government policies and laws, we can promote agroforestry, mitigate the climate crisis successfully in upcoming years. Thank you.